Hello everyone, bonjour, ni hao. The discerning ear may have just noticed today's intro had a bit more international flair than usual. And that is no coincidence. You see, today, Horror Flicks with Nick is going on a world tour. On my channel, most of the films I cover and review are made in America. Critically acclaimed movies like The Exorcist, Hereditary, and Shark Lake. Too often, too much of my attention goes towards horror from the good old US of A. So instead, in today's video, I want to go on a horror tour of the world and highlight my 30 favorite horror movies from 30 different countries. A quick disclaimer before we begin, because I can already see the angry comments coming from a mile away. These are just my personal picks. I didn't do national polls for each country, I didn't read any top 10 lists. I am certainly not nearly as well versed in Japanese or Swedish horror cinema as the people from those countries. I can only pick movies that I have personally seen. Alright, with all that preemptive apologizing out of the way, let's start the horror tour of the world in my home country of Canada. My pick for Canada is Videodrome. My pick for Mexico is Tigers Are Not Afraid. For Argentina, Terrified. For Chile, Wolf House. For Spain, Wreck. For Italy, Demons. For France, Martyrs. For Germany, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. For Austria, Funny Games. For Finland, Hatching. For Sweden, Let the Right One In. For Denmark, House That Jack Built. For Belgium, Cub. For Norway, Troll Hunter. For the UK, The Wicker Man. For Iran, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. For Russia, Devil's Pass. For Turkey, Baskin. For India, Tumbad. For Indonesia, Satan's Slaves. For South Korea, Thirst. For Japan, Audition. For China, The Eye. For Taiwan, Incantation. For Thailand, Shudder. For Australia, Wolf Creek. For New Zealand, Braindead. For Sudan, His House. For South Africa, Fried Berry. And for Iceland, Lamb. Alright, and that is my list of 30 horror movies from 30 different countries. I hope none of my picks were too controversial. I feel like Italy might cause the most disagreement, since I didn't pick Deep Red, Suspiria, or Black Sunday, but again, it is my list. And Nick loves demons. It is one of my all-time favorites. As well, the UK was simply just impossible to pick one movie. Same for France and Japan. There's at least 15 films from each country that could have topped my list. Movies like The Descent, The Ring, American Werewolf in London, Inside, Cairo, and Climax were all on my shortlist. I am 200% sure that I overlooked some glaringly obvious movie. But what's great about that fact is right now, we are on YouTube, and YouTube has a comment section down below. So please, if you disagree with any of my choices for any country, please let me know in the comments down below. If you are from one of the countries mentioned, please share what you think would have been a better nominee. Even if you are not a resident, tell me what you would have picked for countries like South Korea, Thailand, Australia, or Spain. I would just love to get some more recommendations and watch some new horror movies from different countries. Also, if you enjoyed this video idea, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to do a part 2 if people enjoyed this. Maybe even get presenters from the specific countries, make this more authentic, rather than me picking 30 movies from 30 countries I've never even been to. I mean, I do have 165 other countries to choose from. And hey, it would finally give me an excuse to watch a movie from Uzbekistan. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Horror Flicks with Nick. Twice a week I post horror reviews, commentaries, and short recommendations for horror movies you should watch on Netflix and other streaming services. Thank you all for watching my horror tour of the world. I'll see you all back next week for another new horror review. Adios!